Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today I am in a super fun challenge. I am a guest host today in a Stencil It Up challenge. So I have 4 DIYs to share with you that include stencils, stickers, and rub-on transfers. So please go ahead, hit that subscribe button and click the bell button if you are interested in these kind of DIYs. I am going to go over the challenge and the playlists a little bit later in the video. So let's go ahead and get started. So for this DIY, I had one of these canvas bags from the Dollar Tree. I ended up picking this up last year. I did another DIY with one of the smaller bags. So just cutting off the tag, and I'm going to use one of these stencils. I'll show you in just a second. But first, I just wanted to add a piece of cardstock or just something underneath, just so the paint doesn't bleed through to the bottom layer. So I found these awesome farmhouse transfers, and I am super excited to try one. I'm always a little nervous doing transfers or stencils I should say, because I get nervous about like paint bleeding underneath and whatnot. But guys, I'm gonna tell you, this stencil was amazing. But let's show you how I did it. So I'm just taking some painter's tape, just adding tape to all edges so that way it just doesn't move around on me. I did notice it kind of elevated a little bit, so I added another couple pieces of paper in the middle of the bag just to raise it up a bit. So I found this fabric paint from the Dollarama for $1.50. I got this last year. I think they would still have them, but never used. So here I am just dabbing it in some Kleenex. It's kind of like a bingo dabber. Do you guys ever play bingo back in the day? So anyway, I'm just going to gently dab it on. I'm kind of pushing the stencil down in spots where I think that it's kind of coming up off the fabric. But yeah, don't worry guys, this honestly worked out fabulous for me. And just using my little hair dryer to speed up the dry time. Again, it is fabric, so it did take a little bit longer than drying acrylic paint on wood, let's say. So now it's all dry. Just going to remove the painter's tape. I just do it very slowly, and I love the painter's tape because it's not super sticky, so it's not very hard to remove at all. But here was where I was like super nervous. Is it going to bleed? Is it going to bleed? And honestly, it did not. And here is what it looks like. You could see how excited I am right here. I'm like, woo! So fun. So now I'm just going to jazz up the bag just a little bit. I'm picking up some of these ribbons. One ribbon, that pink one, is from Michael's, again, just this past spring. And the other one is from the Dollar Tree. Now, I spoke to my husband and I was like, he said, oh, I'm not sure about the color combo with the pink and the green, but I personally think it looks cute. You guys will have to tell me what you guys think at the very end when you see the final results. But anyway, I'm just going to make 2 simple shoelace bows. I'm going to make the pink one just ever so slightly smaller than the white lace one. And then I'm going to tie them together and hot glue them just to the top of one of the handles. And I've had these little buttons for a long time. I got them at the Dollarama, I think last year or the year before. They're so cute. They're little buffalo check buttons. And yes, I just added one just to the center of the bow. I just hot glued it here, but they are buttons, so I could have easily sewn it through or tied it through to make it a little bit more secure. But anyway, hot glue just does the trick as well. So now I'm just going to, I wanted to make it like a little vase. So I'm actually adding a glass vase to the inside. I didn't show you putting the flowers in here, but what do you guys think? I think this is so stunning. This is so beautiful. You can put any flowers in there that you want. I absolutely love it. What do you think of the color combination? Tell me honestly. So moving on to the next DIY, I'm just taking some of these metal tags from the Dollar Tree. There's 2 per pack. I got 3 different shapes. There's this shape, there's like a diamond shape, and a rectangular shape as well. So I'm going with this shape. Taking some of the painter's tape, I'm just sealing off the top, because here I'm just going to use some black acrylic paint and just paint the bottom. Didn't show you, but I kind of showed you where I was going with that. Removing the tape. Now guys, this is where you need patience. You really want that paint to dry, because here the paint kept peeling off. But I was like, you know what, I'm covering it with a ribbon anyway, so there is a little mistake or a little piece that peeled off. But again, here you're seeing me right now gonna hot glue a buffalo check ribbon just over top of that. So problem solved. Guys, I got these rub-on transfers. This is when I did my cross-border shopping. I am super excited that I found these. They are super farmhouse. I love them. So I'm just going to cut out this little cutting board. It says pantry on it, and I'm going to add it right to the center of the tag and just using, I've got one of these embossing tools, and it just helps to rub on the transfer. You could still use your fingers as well, but I just like that extra little support here. And now I'm just adding a couple little leaves from the same pack on either side of the cutting board. So now I'm just going to turn this tag into a little garland. So taking some of this black yarn from the Dollar Tree, I'm just going to cut an initial string to thread through the hole. And this string is what I'm going to attach some beads to. And I found, or my good friend Carrie with Carrie's Crafts and Things, she sent me these awesome buffalo check beads. So I'm just taking some of the white and black ones, and I'm going to take some of my regular wood ones and paint those black as well. I love putting them on my bamboo skewer and just painting them that way, and just using my hair dryer to speed up the dry time. Showing you my little floss threader. This is what I use to thread the beads through. I actually like this in the sense too, if you have something hard, the floss threader is bendable, so you could use it in some more challenging holes. Whereas yes, I do have those needle and thread ones, but I like it for this purpose. So now I'm just going to make my tassel. I have made many tassels in my videos, but I will show you just kind of quickly here. I take a lid that I usually like for the size of or to make the length of the tassel, wrap the yarn around it 20 times, adding it to the end of the beads, and then I'm going to use some more yarn just to tie up the top of the tassel. And now I'm just opening up the edge of the tassel and giving it a little trim just to make everything nice and even. And here it is all done. Oh my gosh, I love this little garland. Again, perfect for your tiered tray. What do you guys think? Super, super fun. Before we move on, oh my gosh, guys, I am part of this awesome playlist. I am one of the guest hosts this time. I am super, super excited. I am teaming up with, obviously, my good friends Emily with Farm Charm Chic, Missi with Crafty Cove, and Amanda with 6 Kids and a Glue Gun. Oh my gosh, I'm going to leave the playlist link and all of their links in the description box. So go over, check out the playlist, and say hi from me. So the third DIY, I got these little shovel set from the Dollarama for $2. I only wanted the shovel here, so I gave the other ones to my neighbor's daughter, so they didn't go to waste. So this one, the reason I chose this one as well, it's blue, it's easier to paint over. So I'm just taking some silver acrylic paint, going over the entire blue part, back and front. I gave it 2 coats of paint using my hair dryer in the middle to speed up the time. And then also, now that it's dry, I'm just taking some of this Waverly chalk paint in Elephant, and I'm using my chippy brush, and I'm just going to dab it on just to make it look more rustic and weathered, and to make it look like real stainless steel. And now I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of white. And if you find you do use too much, you can always go over it with the other colors as well. So just doing it to your desired look. And I think this turned out so cute. So the handle was already brown, but it's plastic, so it still kind of looked plastic. So I'm just going to go over the handle with the Waverly Antique Wax, just giving it 1 coat of paint. It went on very lightly. Obviously, you guys know the antique wax is very light or very thin, but I, again, liked the way it looked. After I see it looks so much darker now. Love it. Oh my gosh, how stinking cute are these stickers? They're like super farmhouse. I love them. They're clear stickers. I've used these type of stickers in many DIYs. I've done boho DIYs with these stickers. I had like a wedding pack that I used. Yeah, oh my gosh, like these stickers are amazing. And the fact that they're clear, they look like they're rub-on transfers or using a Cricut. Like super, super cute. So I'm just taking this one. I think it says bloom where you are planted. I love it. And I'm sticking that right in the center, and I'm going to add a little butterfly as well to it. Again, all very customizable, right? So here I'm just taking some blue gingham ribbon. I'm just going to make a simple shoelace bow, and I always love to dovetail the ends of the ribbon. All you do is simply just pinch the middle and you just cut it on an angle, and there you go. You have a dovetail. And of course, these flowers came from the Dollar Tree. I've used these in numerous DIYs. Love the Dollar Tree flowers because they go so long. You can cut them, you can customize them. Like, yes, I love them. And for the price that they are, who cares if you cut them up, because you can always get more. So I'm just going to hot glue some of these little flowers. I'm just cutting off the tips of some of the flowers and hot gluing them to the center of the bow. And that is it. I didn't show you here, but I just took two little tiny wooden cubes from the Dollar Tree, hot glue them to the back, and this is how it stands up on its own. What do you guys think of this? I think it's so stinking cute. Adorable. The fourth and final DIY, I am just taking one of these canvases from the Dollar Tree. I've used these again in numerous DIYs. I just love the rectangular shape of this canvas. They have the 4x4 ones. This is like a 2x4. I love it so much. So just showing you here again, because I've used them so many times. I've already painted an easel in the past with the antique wax, so I'm not going to do it here just because I already have one. So this is the other pack of those clear stickers that I just used in the last DIY. This one is super cute as well. Lots of farmhouse words on there, fresh market, whatnot. I just loved this little veggie stand. So I'm just showing you other options. I could have used some other stickers on this one as well, but I am using the veggie stand here, placing it in the center. Some cute little apples on there as well, so I'm just going to add some apples just to the bottom. Again, all customizable. I could have added more if I wanted to. Again, you guys can do whatever you want here. But check these out. I got these at the Dollarama for $1.75. They are little nail art, and they're like little fruit. I thought they were so adorable. So I'm just taking them out. I just really liked the apples and the strawberries just for this DIY. So I'm going to take out a few here. Okay, I'm just one step ahead of myself here, but I'm just taking some cardstock here. It's obviously scrap paper, using some antique wax. I'm just going to paint just a bottom corner. Doesn't matter how big it is, because I'm going to be cutting it after to make, like, cutting it into a rectangular shape to make it look like a crate, but I'll show you after. So first, I'm just going to hot glue the apples and the strawberries just to the left or the right corner. I'm kind of placing them a little bit higher than the actual, like, the table of the stand. So once the fruit is hot glued, I'm just going to cut out the size that I need of the crate, and I'm going to hot glue it just to the bottom of the fruit to make it look like it's part of the stand. Once that's glued on, I'm just using my black marker and I'm just going to draw some lines again just to make it look like a crate. Super simple here. So now I'm just going to take some of this multicolored raffia package. I'm just going to use the brown one. Just going to make a simple bow, wrapping it around my finger several times. Just going to cut off a little extra to tie in the center of the bow. That way it is sealed. And what I'm going to do here, instead of keeping the bow closed, I'm actually going to go through the ends, kind of like what I did with the tassel. I'm just going to cut open the ends of the bow just to make it look like a frayed bow. Super cute. and I wasn't sure where I wanted to glue it, but I'm just going to glue it right to the center of the top of the canvas. And that is it, guys. This is the final result of this. What do you guys think? That strawberry basket I made in a DIY like last year. I can leave that link in the description box, but I also had some of these strawberries from Michael's as well. This is so cute. What do you guys think? What is your favorite DIY out of this whole video? Guys, I had so much fun in this challenge. I was super excited to be a guest host in this challenge as well. Again, I'm going to leave all of the hosts and the playlist link in the description box. Please go over, check out everybody's awesome video, and go over and say hi from me. Remember, I do post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays, the odd time a different day if I'm in a challenge. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click that bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video, and just give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you at the next video. Bye.